Hey everybody, how are we doing? I wasn't too sure we were going to have a video this week, but as you can see by the thumbnail, we got babies. Here's the rest of the girls. Everybody's out. Hopefully, we got some more that are getting ready. You kind of had to figure we'd have something today. The last 2 days have been in the 70s, nice and warm. And today, it's going to be about mid-30s, might be about it, but it looks like maybe the sun's going to break out. That'll help. Then 50s, 70s, maybe 80. And then about the middle of next week, it might snow. That's Nebraska. That's the time of year. Anyway, we got these girls left. I've been kind of letting them out in the pasture, but I've got them locked in right now. You know what? Hang on. Let's open the gate and let them out. They might as well. There's no use them being here on the mud. See if I can do this one-handed or not. Might not be able to. I'm gonna hang you up. Leave the camera alone, would you? There we go. I need to clean some dirt out around that thing. Then I'll be able to get it open. All right. There you go, girls. You want to go out in the pasture for a little bit this afternoon, you go right ahead. So how'd we come down with all this? Well, this morning, about 8 in the morning, duck in here, I was throwing them out some hay, and right in here is where I usually feed them hay. And I noticed in the middle some big old piles of hay and shavings, and I thought, looks like somebody is building a nest. So I knew someone was close to check. Figured it was Tammy. I had to run to town quick, so I ran to town. Got that done, came back. By the time she's back in here, and as I mentioned, we have cameras, so I was kind of able to keep an eye on about everything. She was up and down, but I let her stay out there. I wanted her to be out. The other ones kind of came around her once in a while, but I figured that's okay, let that happen. And about 11 a.m., our first little girl came. And as you can see, literally, she got dropped right on her head. So, got a rude awakening to the world. Not only was it cold, but she got dropped on her head to boot. But everybody's doing fine. And there's Tammy. Where's your little girls? There they are. There they go. We got a bigger one and a little one. The bigger one back there, she was first. She's the one that got dropped in her noggin. And then the little one, that one came second. Now what I usually do, as I said, I let them stay outside. Let her stay out there. She had her first lamb out there. I was in the house. I watched that with the cameras. I let her have that for a few minutes, and then I came out, picked up the lamb, brought her in here with the lamb, set him in here, and then basically I just left. I went back to the house. I kept an eye on her again from the house, and lamb was up, lamb was doing fine. So I just let him go, and probably about 20, 30 minutes later, then she had the little one. So we're going to assume that's it. She hasn't cleaned completely yet, but we're going to assume that'll take care of her. So, but they're both up, and the little one's going to have to fight a little bit. They're going to figure out there's 2 spots for them to eat. Once they get that figured out, they should be pretty good, and they'll both be doing pretty well. But anyway, we started. Like I said, I didn't even know if we'd have a video this week. If we hadn't had any lambs, I figured there's no use doing a video if I don't have any lambs. But Tammy came through for us nice. We got our first babies. They're both girls. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that than getting twin girls. Nice little black and white color. They got real flashy looking too. So real happy with what we got there. All right. B7's next. I think should be next. I think she was bred the day after or 2 days after. And by the way, these are Stony ewe lambs. They both look a little bit like Stony. Got that same Stony coloring. V7 is next. She was also bred by Stony. And then I'm not sure who's next after that, if it's Goldie or who it is. But she would be about 2 days after that. So hopefully, between now and next Sunday, maybe we'll have a couple more lamb. And we'll be back already next week with another video right away. Otherwise, we'll wait till we get some lambs, but I'd like to think by next week we should have some more. That's all I got this time, guys. Not a lot of video, just got the one. But I wanted to let you know where we started. And hopefully, we'll be back here next week with a few more lambs.